God. Quiet. Thinks a lot. Approachable. I think in the early years, without a doubt, Jack Hilton and Richard Walker. I used to write to Walker when I was a kid. And in latter years, probably the likes of Lee Jackson, Simon Bater, Terry Hearn, without a doubt. Oh God. Started when I was 15, I think, and I'm 57 now. Something like that, a long time. Used to fish a place down in Devon called Rackerhays for the Tench, with a lad called Dave Blaney. Unfortunately, he's passed away now. I think he killed himself on a motorbike in Spain somewhere. But me and Dave used to fish a back pit down there, the Tench pit, and one night hooked a carp, and that was it. Just wanted more. No, not really. Watch a bit of football every now and again, like the England matches, like a bit of boxing, but no, not really. I'd go back to where it started. I think Rackerhays would have a last day on Rackerhays without a doubt. Scariest moment on the bank? Again, probably going back to the old Devon days. Used to fish a place called Dawes Pond with Dave and a couple of other mates, and went back into the woods one night for a pee like you do, and there was 3 wooden crosses stuck in the ground, and they all convinced me that people had been buried there, and I'd spent the whole night underneath the umbrella with a torch on and a candle, and it was just a joke at the end of the day, but yeah, it was pretty scary. Not had an injury as such. Had my very first trip to France to Bob Baker's Lake, the Tang de Forêt. I rode a 7-seater car off on the way home with 2 passengers, Dave Barham and young Ben Hofgartner. Got hit by a police car. Oh God, difficult one. I've got to say Terry, for just the way he approaches his fishing and how he puts it all together piece by piece. Difficult one. Simon Bater would probably be another one. Similar sort of vein to Terry, really, I suppose. Just thinks about what he does. Applies time and effort and logic into what he does. Ben Hamilton as well, I suppose. Sort of like more of a mechanics man, riggy and bits and pieces, and I learnt a lot from Ben. So yeah, probably those 3. So there's many more. I've worked with a lot of people obviously on the magazines. Laney, Chili, they've all got stuff to offer at the end of the day, which I think has benefited angling. Reading the record sales on advanced carp fishing, without a doubt. Without a doubt, that was a day to remember, and I think everybody in the office, everybody enjoyed it. It was great. So. Not catching that Barmore fish because I put so much time and effort into it, but when I walked away from there at the end of the day, I realised that I just overcooked it. You can go too far sometimes, and I think, I just lost the plot in the end, basically. Spug, Mike Redfern, total loon bin, not off this planet. Definitely arrived here on an alien spaceship at some stage. Just enjoying it, every day's different, what you see. Look beyond the rods is what I always say to people, because it's not just about 2 alarms, 2 rods or 3 rods or whatever the case may be. There's so much more that goes on around you, and if you don't look, you just miss it, Politics, wannabes, people that continuously tweak their alarms when they're setting their rigs, rubber mallets for putting bivvy pegs in with, just the unsociable side of it, it's there to be enjoyed. People go there for peace and quiet, and there are a few out there that just are intent on ruining that with their bad habits. one angler and a couple of fish. Jim Shelley, without a doubt, capture of a 38 common, I think it was, from Fen. Unbelievable bit of angling. Jim's capture of two-tone from Coninbrook went against the grain. I mean, there must have been a pile of bait down there like that with a pop-up on top of it. It must have been like a Christmas cake with a cherry on it, and it's just, it beggars belief, like, you know, but that's fishing, like, you know. And maybe Dave Ball as well, young Dave Ball, like, just awesome angler, could catch out of a toilet, like, you know, and incredible angling skills that I think some people are just born with it, like, you know. And Jim, his ability to catch big fish, and Dave, you know, and Terry, you know, a lot of them, like, but those, Dave Paul's capture from Sutton of a fish, particular fish, and Jim's capture of those two fish, like, they do stand out without a doubt. Tell us a secret. I've got Terry Hearn spoon, which I've had for about 20 years.
Brilliant.
And you're not getting it back.